Good evening. I am Courtney Roth, and I'm in Dr. Crossley's class, and I'm going to be doing my assignment for the sheep brain section and identifying the structures listed on my 2 pieces of paper right here. So to begin, I'm going to show you that there is nothing that I could be cheating with. Maybe my cat can give me answers, but there is nothing else on my table besides my tools and those 2 pieces of paper. So to begin, we're going to be looking at the exterior portion of the brain. We're first going to look at the cerebrum, which is this big upper half right here. Then we're going to look at the sulci, which are the grooves. Let me not work backwards, but yes, the grooves right here. And then we have the gyri, which are the bumps. And then we have the longitudinal cerebral fissure, which connects the left and right hemisphere right here. And then we have the brain stem right here. Then we have the midbrain. And for the cerebral peduncle, so you can kind of see mine, it has the ocular motor nerve right here. So if you look right here, hopefully I can give you a better view when I do the mid-sagittal, but it's right where the ocular motor sits underneath the optic chiasm. So then we have the superior colliculi. So when we pull down this right here, we can see this superior colliculi and the inferior colliculi right in here. And then we have the pons, which I have this right here, but you can see the pons, and I can give you a better view later. But the pons are right under here. And then the medulla oblongata, so right underneath the palms is another little bulge, and those are the medulla oblongata. See, there's the pons right here and the medulla oblongata underneath it. Then moving on, we have the cerebellum, so the cerebellum right here, and then we have the vermis, which are going to be these like little worm-like structures, but they just make little lines. And then we have the lateral hemisphere. So I'm not sure if you're talking about the transverse fissure or if you're just talking about like the left and right hemispheres of it, of the cerebellum or the cerebrum. So I'm not sure on that one. And then meninges. So obviously the dura mater has been removed. It would have been a very white, milky layer. And then, but the arachnoid layer would have been a spider-like, and that's been removed. But I do have the pia mater on here, which is kind of giving it that shiny glare, but it's a very thin layer. Pituitary gland is going to be right here. Going on to my nerves, I have all my nerves intact, so that's good. So I can kind of show you. So olfactory bulb and the olfactory nerve right here. And then moving on to my optic nerve. So we have the optic chiasm right here, this X-shaped. I didn't have a dura mater on mine, so I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but it would have, if the dura mater was still on, it would have, you should be able to see it, but they disconnected it when they disconnected the dura mater. And then the optic tract is pointing down. Then moving on to the ocular motor. So I kind of touched on it earlier, but it's where the cerebral peduncle is. But let me try and get you a good view. It's right here. You can see it. Ocular motor right there. And so that cerebral peduncle is right underneath it. So you should have been able to see it in that view. And then I have my fourth nerve, the trochlear, so it's on the side right here. And I have it right here. There you go. You can see the white portion right there. All right, and then I have the trigeminal, and that one is going to be this really thick one right here. It's kind of flapping down. And then I have the abducens, which you can see those as well. If we lift up this, and you can see it right there where my finger is poking. Okay, and I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to do my mid-sagittal cut. I just want to be very careful on it and don't be able to get a good view since I do only have one brain. So give me just one moment. I might have to upload 2 videos.